Tomorrow I'm heading out on another bikepacking adventure, 84 miles around the Peak District. It's not a race, is it? Let's remember. We do love the hills, don't we, Sean?
So I prefer the hills to Norfolk.
I think this might be Holme Moss. Paul's already said he's going to walk up 4 miles. This hill's nearly broken me. And absolutely no sign of Paul whatsoever. It's very hot. Got nothing left to drink and I'm very, very thirsty. Right, so just a short walk to the pub from the campsite. Fantastic. Paul using the patented bike leaning against stolen chair method. You ready for some pain? Right, we're just setting off on day 2 of the mini Tour de Peak. Today will be 40 miles, just under, back to Hope, where the car's parked. I looked at the profile last night. It looks like the vast majority of the climbing happens in the first half, which means that's going to be tough, but then the second half should be okay. Just going to try and find some breakfast now. Back into Hayfield. It's another beautiful day. Right, lunch acquired. Probably going to be in the middle of nowhere, so probably won't be able to get anything any other time. First hill completed. Repeat after me, Paul. I love hills. Oh, it's not done. Oh, look at that. Bonus, we don't go up there, we go down. Going down means coming back up. Despite drinking tons of water yesterday, I ended up with a terrible cramp last night. I was writhing around on the floor. Paul thought I was having a heart attack. Terrible in my thigh. And today's supposed to be even hotter. It feels really hot already. What a lovely road. Another hill done, another massive downhill, which can only lead to one more thing, another up. This is Whaley Bridge. We came here for a meal on the last tour of the Peak District we did. I was watching a video the other day on YouTube by, I think, Katie Kookaburra, probably pronouncing it wrong. And she was saying, she always tells herself that she loves hills because it's the hills that give her the views, it's the hills that make her fitter, and it's the hills that make her a better rider. I somewhat agree because I really miss the hills at Norfolk and I love the views in the Peak District. So I keep trying to tell myself the same thing, that I love hills. I'm not sure I'm believing it. Look at that. That's why we do the hills. Well, someone was driving too fast. Warm enough?
Oh yes, red hot.
Looking at the screen of pain, looks like we go up for a bit, then down again, and then start the proper climb up to the Cat and Fiddle. And it is so hot. Are we there yet?
Each day we start off and I'm talking about what upgrades I'm going to do to my bike for the next ride, and then towards end of day I'm just thinking of putting it on eBay. Get rid of it. We're coming up motorbike. And I'm just thinking, when is the next ride, Gareth?
Yeah. Yeah. I usually have a few days of cooling off period, then I'm ready for the next one. We're currently at about 1,000 feet. And we're going up to 1,700 feet, which is about as high as Holme Moss was yesterday. So quite a way to go still yet till the Cat and Fiddle. Right, back down again for a bit, and we start climbing again. Oh gosh, look at that up ahead. Hopefully this is the last bit up to the Cat and Fiddle. So now's a good time to remind you to click that like button down below. Let YouTube know that other people should see this video. Click on the subscribe button if you've not already. And leave a comment below. I was wrong. There's still loads more to climb. We're at 1,300 feet. I've got to get to 1,700 feet. Nearly at the top. I think that's the top up there. Any chance I could get my water refills? Run out and I'm dying. Thank you so much. There it is. The Cat and Fiddle. We just reached the Cat and Fiddle, just had lunch in the shade. Had my nice warm putt pie that's been sitting in my bag since this morning. And now we've got a nice long downhill. We've got probably about 20 miles to go. According to the route, we should have most of the climbing for the day done now, but famous last words, I bet that's not the case. Wow, amazing view. So far this second half has mostly been downhill, which is great. I think we might end up near Buxton soon and hopefully find somewhere to buy a drink and top up my water bottles again. Well, we've got about 7 miles to go, so I reckon this must be the last hill. I could be wrong. Well, we've got 7 miles to go. We've just passed Millersdale, and I've looked at the map and this is definitely the last hill, and then it's downhill all the way back to the car. Well, Paul, you're nearly at the top of the last hill.
Really?
What do you think?
Good. No more hills ever.
Yeah, bike's going on eBay tonight.
Good.
Tides well. Do you want to get a drink? Just that, thanks. Sorry, very tired. Oh, this isn't going to last long.
There's a tiny bit more climbing.
Don't say that. No, there's not.
Yeah, it's tiny.
So this is what it's come to. Paul says there's more climbing, it turns out it's 30 feet.
Still more climbing, however way you look at it. And then it's all down.
You free wheel up 30 feet.
Yeah.
This is the start of the long downhill back to the car. Look at that. It's downhill all the way to the car now, Sean. Back where we started. Paul could have waited and done the gate. Always nice to finish the ride together, isn't it, Paul?
Can't resist it, can you?
Yeah, lovely. Can't break tradition. Yeah. Well, last time there was a can waiting for me there. Where is it? Well done, everyone, I should say. What do you think?
Well done,
what was the
Dave.
verdict?
Well done, Paul. It was hard. Like all the time, while you're doing it towards the end, it's horrendous.
Did you think that it was harder than when we did the Tour de Peak District last year? It felt like more climbing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of really hard climbs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Holme Moss yesterday and
Cat and Fiddle today.
Cat and Fiddle today, very hard. Well, great one again, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.